All right, here's a quick video outlining everything that we learned in Unit 1. Unit 1 was primarily about solving equations. It was a little bit of a review from prior grade levels. But here's an example of a star question that would have taken place during Unit 1. It says, which value of n makes the equation for blah, blah, blah true? AKA, we're going to solve this equation. Now, you could plug in your answer choices here for n over and over and over and see which one works out. But again, we have the skills that we need to actually solve this by hand, so that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to start by distributing this 4, and then over here distributing a negative 0.25. Anytime you see parentheses, most likely you're going to distribute. I would look closely to see if that's something you need to do. Don't freak out over the decimals. Remember that you can use your calculator, or you can just think in your head 0.5 is a half. So 4 times 0.5n would be 2n. Then I distribute minus 12 equals n. I'm not going to distribute the n because it's separate. It's a separate term. But I am going to distribute all of negative 0.25, or a fourth. So a fourth of 12 is negative 3. A negative fourth of negative 8 would be positive 2. And now I'm ready to combine like terms. So I'm going to leave my left side the same, but on the right side I'm going to combine my n's. So I've got 3n minus 3. Now I'm going to move all my variables to one side, so I'm going to move this 2n over. So I got negative 12 equals n minus 3. I'm going to add my 3 to both sides, so negative 9 equals n. G would be my answer. Now, you can also check that, again, by plugging that in for n, okay? But, again, that's only if you're wanting to be very sure that you got the answer right, okay? So here's another example. Again, you distribute before you do anything else. So I've got 24k plus 132 equals 24k plus 144. I'm going to move all my variables to one side. So 132 equals 144. Well, at this point, I should notice that that is not true. Those are not equal. This is a false statement, okay? What that means is my official answer is that there are no real solutions. There is no number for k that I could plug in to make this equation true. So there's no real solutions, okay? Here's another one. This one is an inequality, which is also in Unit 1, but you're going to solve it using the same steps, okay? You want to combine like terms on each side first. So over here I have negative 11n is less than or equal to 8 minus 9n. You want to move all your variables to one side, so I'm going to add 9n to both sides here. Remember, back up here, the sign is in front of the term. So this is a negative 8n, this is a negative n, which is why I got negative 9n. Okay, so then I've got negative 2n, so that's not equal to 8. Divide both sides by a negative 2, and when I divide both sides by a negative, I flip that sign around. Okay, so n is greater than or equal to negative 4. Remember that you only flip the sign when you multiply or divide by a negative. Okay? Next problem, last one, distribute. So negative 10 minus 12n is less than 48 minus 12n. Move my variables to one side. So negative 10 is less than 48. Well, typically at this point, we again look at it, we see there's two different numbers, and we'd write, oh, no real solutions. However, this is a true statement. Negative 10 is less than 48. So my answer here is all real solutions. All the numbers in the world are going to work for that n. So all real solutions would be my answer for that problem.